Hey guys, Lukegoldstonofficial here, and I'm going to be reviewing the Magic Railroad parody from Vinnie Smith, Robert McGee, and Jacob Jarrett. Like, they were both the main players of the movie. Okay, oh, and Thomas. Yep, Thomas is still in the movie. Okay. Oh, this movie, like, it's like a better version of the 2000 Magic Railroad movie. I mean, I'm just speechless after watching it. Like, cause um, I had to be in there for a long time. Like, I watched it here in my playroom on my TV. Cause well, for some people who didn't know, the movie's runtime was originally going to be 4 hours long. Yeah, that's a hell of a long movie. But they decided to trim an hour down, and it was just under 3 hours. Yeah, it was like 2 hours and 59 minutes long, the whole video. The performances. Again, I'm speechless. They pulled these characters off well. There were a lot of, and also model making, the visuals, like the visual effects, the camera work, and the wooden trains or wooden engines are visually stunning. I mean, a lot of people in this whole fandom, this whole fan base, like the people who worked on this movie, they put their heart and soul out making this. Like, it's been in development hell for 4 years. I think it's been delayed more than Avatar 2. Now, there were like some tiny issues. Well, they're not big, like they're just really tiny. It's almost like nitpicking. So the first tiny nitpick is that in some scenes the pacing is a tiny bit slow. And then the other one is that this movie, when this was released in 2019, it was like a mini-series, like several parts. And I was a bit I was quite surprised to see that a lot of some of my favorite scenes from the little miniseries version, they weren't in the final film, like Percy and Toby talking to Cranky the Crane, while Splodge was spying on them. I kind of liked that scene. It was just almost felt a tad bit sad that got cut out. Who knows? Maybe they might release some deleted scenes. Like, Vinny might put them up on his Mr. Conductor fan channel. Because, like I said, an hour got cut from this movie because they got carried away with it, according to Jacob Jarrett. But, yeah, but besides those little nitpicks, the movie is just amazing. I mean, holy shit. Sorry for my language and all, but it's just amazing. Like, if you're like a really young Little Thomas fan, you probably might not want to watch this. Like, this wouldn't be something you'd enjoy. But if you're a diehard normie and like someone who knows Thomas, this film is definitely down your alley. And like, another thing that surprised me was the post-credits scene, which I don't want to spoil. Like, because, yeah, it really surprised me. Like, you'll have to go watch it to see what I mean. And then the last thing I'd like to talk about was the humor. Like, Diesel 10 was a Railway Series fan. Splodge were fans of Pirate Flynn. I was just laughing. And then Robert McGee. He is phenomenal as Mr. Conductor, and he did the character justice. He made him so funny. And then Vinnie Smith as Junior. He's perfect for him. Like, he and Michael E. Rogers are the only people, I think, who could portray Junior. And like Robert McGee and Alec Baldwin as Mr. Conductor. Jacob as Patch was also great casting. Yeah, like his introduction, like in this film, was really different than what the miniseries version was, but I still liked it. And then P.T. Boomer, I'm not like I didn't look at who played Boomer in the movie, but he does do a great job. And another thing I wanted to mention are the flashback scenes. Like the young cast, they also do a great job portraying these young versions of Burnett, Tasha, and Boomer. I still would have liked something I would have liked to have seen is like in the movie, like how they would show Lady getting destroyed or like not working, because the closest thing we'll ever see is Boomer just riding on his bike, and Burnett just racing down trying to stop him. But I still liked this movie. The Tapmar parody gets a 12 out of 10. Great job to everyone who worked on this film. It was well worth all the delays and computer crashes. And Vinnie Smith, for your hard work, I think you deserve a rest. Like you put a lot of effort into this, and you should deserve a rest after all the editing and stuff. Probably hurt your fingers. Like, just get a rest, man. Like, well, I'm not being like a mean person, but like, you should get some rest. Like, you really deserve it.